It was one of those situations where you was like, whoa. Now look, if you say this to Jay, in his face, he'll look at you and go, nah, that happened.
So Beyonce jumped down on you.
She jumped down. She was like on a windowsill.
Right.
We was in Vegas. She said, come on, I'm talking to her. She jumped down. She was like, and I'm like, wait, what is she doing? I'm talking to Jay.
Talking to Jay.
As soon as I talked to Jay, she jumped down, came over. I said, oh shit, look at this.
They about to jump you.
You lucky Solange wasn't there.
Yeah, you lucky Solange wasn't there.
Solange was there. I would have had to reboot.
In a shocking turn of events, 50 Cent has come forward with jaw-dropping revelations about power couple Jay Z and Beyoncé. Forget everything you thought you knew about their relationship dynamics because 50 Cent is here to set the record straight, and it's not pretty. While the world has been quick to criticize Jay Z for allegedly manipulating Beyoncé, it turns out Queen Bey might just be the mastermind behind it all. And according to 50 Cent, she's not just as bad as Jay Z, she's even worse. 50 Cent is spilling the tea on Beyoncé's alleged schemes to make Jay Z take the fall for their questionable actions. But what exactly did 50 Cent expose? Strap in, because this expose is about to take you on a wild ride through the hidden world of Beyoncé and Jay Z. The ongoing drama between Beyoncé and Jay Z has captured the public's attention for quite some time. Many initially speculated that Beyoncé was leaving Jay Z due to his alleged use and manipulation of her. Reports have long circulated about Jay Z's questionable and shady activities behind the scenes, painting him in a negative light. Beyoncé, on the other hand, has always maintained a squeaky clean image in the eyes of the public. One aspect that has raised eyebrows is the substantial age gap between the two. Beyoncé revealed in an interview that she was just 18 when they first met and 19 when they began dating. Meanwhile, Jay Z was already 31 years old, a significant difference that has led to speculation and scrutiny. In a 2017 interview with Charlie Rose, Jay Z mentioned meeting Beyoncé 10 years prior, which would place their meeting in 1997. If this timeline is correct, Beyoncé would have been just 16 years old at the time, and depending on the exact timing, she could have even been 15. This revelation sparked controversy, with many questioning the ethics of a man in his late 20s pursuing a teenage girl. Despite these revelations, Beyoncé has often been portrayed as a victim in the narrative surrounding Jay Z's behavior, even in instances where the couple is accused of blackballing other artists in the industry. The focus tends to be on Jay Z's actions rather than Beyoncé's involvement. This has led to a perception of Beyoncé as an innocent party caught up in Jay Z's alleged misdeeds, further complicating the public's understanding of their relationship dynamic. Beyoncé finds herself sidelined in conversations, often overshadowed by media adoration. However, recent rumblings suggest a seismic shift in this narrative, spearheaded by none other than 50 Cent, who's purportedly unveiling his insider insights to the world. And let's just say, his revelations about Beyoncé aren't all sunshine and rainbows. The initial spark came from blogger Storm Monroe a few moons ago. Back then, the public chorus sang praises for Beyoncé's emancipation from her marriage to Jay Z. The prevailing notion, she was breaking free from the shackles of an ailing relationship. Whispers in the shadows, though, tell a tale of a couple whose unity was merely a facade, their lives running parallel but never intersecting. The whispers hint at an impending Hollywood spectacle, a divorce that could shake the very foundations of Tinseltown. And at the heart of it all lies Jay Z, his past deeds lurking in the shadows, awaiting their moment of reckoning. As anticipation builds for the unveiling of Jay Z's alleged transgressions, speculation runs rife about who will emerge as the casualty in this unfolding drama. Speculators turn their gaze to the enigmatic Jason Lee for answers, yet the truth remains elusive. One thing, however, is certain. When the dust settles and Jay Z's skeletons come tumbling out of the closet, Beyoncé will stand at the epicenter, her response poised to reverberate across the globe. The mere notion of Beyoncé severing ties with Jay Z resonates deeply with her legion of fans, amplifying the fervor surrounding Storm's revelation of Jay Z's impending exposure. The prospect of Beyoncé's departure from the Jay Z orbit tantalizes the imagination, promising a narrative fraught with intrigue and suspense. Imagine if Jay Z's exposure went beyond mere career sabotage or blacklisting, reaching Diddy-level proportions and unveiling a fabric of shocking past deeds. What makes this revelation all the more riveting is that Storm wasn't the first to sound the alarm about Jay Z's impending exposure. Following Cassie's explosive lawsuit, which implicated Jay Z's close ally Diddy in some truly harrowing affairs, Jaguar Wright stepped forward, pointing an accusing finger squarely at Jay Z. According to Jaguar, Jay Z's cunning and caution had thus far shielded him from the spotlight that singed Diddy. He's not just bad, he's a mastermind, meticulously orchestrating the downfall of those in his inner circle while sidestepping the consequences himself.
You got a Diddy victim, you got a Jay Z victim, and you got a superstar gone. They know what happened. And yet, they had to sit there and have that conversation like they didn't know who did it. Mm. Think of the power of that moment. Think about Claudia Jordan right now. Claudia Jordan don't ever mention my mother name. She mentioned it yesterday.
But as the saying goes, birds of a feather flock together. Rumors swirl, painting Jay Z as a figure just as nefarious as Diddy. Given Diddy's laundry list of accusations, this revelation sent shockwaves through the gossip grapevine. Yet, beyond the whispers of infidelity and betrayal lies the saga of Jay Z and Beyoncé's tumultuous relationship. While the public fixated on their glaring age gap and the infamous Becky with the good hair, reports hint at a history of Jay Z's infidelity dating back to the early days of their romance. Rapper Charlie Baltimore is rumored to be among Jay Z's early dalliances, painting a picture of a relationship marred by betrayal from the outset. If you've been following the drama, you've probably heard the rumors about Charlie and Jay Z having an affair behind Beyoncé's back. But for those who aren't up to speed, Charlie used to be in a relationship with Notorious B.I.G., also known as Biggie Smalls. Reports suggest that at some point, Charlie grew tired of being the other woman while Jay Z flaunted his relationship with Beyoncé. So, Charlie ended the affair with Jay Z. However, Jay Z didn't take it well. Allegedly, he became so jealous that Charlie moved on with another man. This jealousy reportedly led to a dramatic incident. Remember when Jay Z was arrested for stabbing a man in a club? Well, Jay Z allegedly stabbed a producer, claiming the producer had been illegally distributing bootleg copies of his then unreleased album, Volume 3, Life and Times of S. Carter. They crossed paths at a club, and Jay Z allegedly pulled out a knife and attacked the producer. However, inside sources, particularly 50 Cent, are now calling this story into question. They claim the real reason for the stabbing was Jay Z's discovery that Charlie had started dating the producer, and he became jealous.
Fortunately, I got stabbed that night, but the reality to it is, Nas, and I don't know why didn't nobody believe him. On Ether, he said,
recently Cameron did an interview where he said that you're the reason why Lance got stabbed by Jay Z.
Yeah, I've heard that too. But come on, let's be realistic. You really think that these men that with great careers are running around stabbing people over me?
Now, getting upset at your former side piece for moving on when you're dating Beyoncé is quite crazy. 50 Cent wasn't just making things up, as rapper Cameron backed up the story, confirming that the stabbing was indeed over Charlie. It wasn't about money or righteousness, it was about a girl. As Cameron put it, what we don't do is we don't mess with our homies' exes. You feel me? Speaking of exes, Charlie is now speaking out about the current situation of the divorce. And let's just say he's not exactly on Team Beyoncé. He believes Beyoncé is the villain that everyone seems to think Jay Z is. For those who don't know, 50 Cent has had a long-standing feud with Jay Z and Beyoncé. Initially, the beef was between Jay Z and 50 Cent, but Beyoncé got involved because she was defending her man. Let's dive into the backstory of this drama because it's both amusing and petty, which isn't surprising given 50 Cent's reputation as the king of pettiness in Hollywood. 50 Cent is known for trolling anyone at any time if he feels they deserve it. The bad blood between Jay Z and 50 Cent began with a diss track by 50 Cent aimed at Jay Z in his 1999 song, How to Rob. Many believe he did it for clout, considering Jay Z was already a popular artist at the time. While 50 Cent was just trying to break into the scene, Despite targeting Jay Z, 50 Cent also dissed and trolled many other top artists of the era, including Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Diddy, Missy Elliott, and Will Smith, among others. In the song, 50 Cent criticized Jay Z, rapping lines like, "What expletive just sold like 4 milli? He got something to live for. Don't want a man putting 4 through the Bentley CP doors." While many artists who were dissed from the track responded with their clapbacks, Jay Z held on to the grudge for a long time, which fueled the beef between him and 50 Cent. Jay Z eventually responded with a diss track of his own, "It's Hot Some Like It Hot," where he rapped, "Go against Jigga, you D, I'm about $1. What the expletive is 50 cents. However, 50 Cent later admitted in an interview with Rolling Stone that he was seeking attention when he dissed Jay Z and the others. He said, "When he responded, I was complimented. He wouldn't say anything back to somebody he didn't think was hot. I never went to the radio until after he said that about me. I don't know if my career would be where it's at if he didn't respond."
That's when I start saying crazy stuff, because I look and I go, "Oh, that's your big homie," right? And so you image yourself after a gay painter. Your big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
Oh my God, I think I know where we're going with
So
this.
now look, what I'm saying to you is, look, when you start looking at
So, the beef between them stemmed from 50 Cent's desire for recognition in the industry. 50 Cent admitted that his issue with Jay Z stemmed from Jay Z's belief that he was the greatest. In an interview, 50 Cent stated, "He's got a king complex. He thinks he's effing Jesus. You know what I mean? This Jehovah is. I'm just watching him." He also mentioned that Jay Z said something once that he didn't like, describing it as a subliminal and punk way of communication. Jay Z, on the other hand, tried to downplay the rumors of any conflict, claiming that he and 50 Cent were fine. However, 50 Cent was quick to refute this narrative, stating that they were not on good terms and that they would never be friends. He clarified that while they were in the same business and associated with each other, they didn't have the kind of relationship where they would call each other for no reason. Interestingly, Beyoncé wasn't pleased with 50 Cent constantly taking jabs at her husband. Even though she and Jay Z weren't together when the beef between 50 Cent and Jay Z started, she still sided with Jay Z. Things escalated to the point where 50 Cent revealed that he even attempted to physically fight Jay Z. He joked about the situation, saying, "I would have had to reboot long, like the thought of Beyoncé wanting to throw hands at 50 Cent over Jay Z is very wild. I'm not going to lie." This incident sheds light on why 50 Cent sees Beyoncé differently from most people. He believes that she is not just a victim, but worse than Jay Z, claiming she was the mastermind behind many of the things Jay Z has been accused of. This perspective sets 50 Cent apart from others and explains his contentious relationship with the power couple. Remember when Beyoncé's former bodyguard came forward to expose her and Jay Z for allegedly blackballing singer Carrie Hilson's career? According to the bodyguard, Beyoncé and Jay Z would stop at nothing to ruin the careers of those who spoke against them. Despite the threat, the bodyguard hinted at knowing deep secrets about Beyoncé and Jay Z, suggesting he knew how they had climbed to the top by stepping on others. The bodyguard's revelations seemed to place more blame on Jay Z, suggesting he was the one catching all the backlash for the alleged blackballing of Carrie Hilson. While Beyoncé was seemingly left out of the conversation, the bodyguard even went as far as to claim that Beyoncé and Jay Z's marriage was merely a business merger, a financial arrangement to reach the top and become billionaires, devoid of any true love. While these claims may not be entirely surprising, as rumors of their marriage being more business-oriented have circulated before, 50 Cent believes there's more to the story. He suggests that Beyoncé has a history of being sneaky and points to an incident involving her former drummer. The drummer accused Beyoncé of questionable behavior and was allegedly silenced after speaking out about what it was really like to work with her behind the scenes. According to Beyoncé's former drummer, Kimberly Thompson, Beyoncé is allegedly involved in the occult. Thompson claimed in an interview that Beyoncé had launched a campaign of harassment against her, involving extreme witchcraft, dark magic, and sexual molestation spells. She even went as far as accusing Beyoncé of murdering her kitten. Thompson also believes Beyoncé has been tapping her phones and controlling her finances. While the reasons behind Thompson's accusations remain unclear, she is adamant that Beyoncé is behind it all. Thompson took to Instagram Live to speak out against Beyoncé, claiming, "This person was casting spells and manipulating me, controlling my job situations, my relationships, all just a very wicked tactic to keep me down and under control." Initially, many dismissed Thompson's claims, thinking she was seeking attention or using Beyoncé's name for clout. However, things took a serious turn when Thompson filed a restraining order against Beyoncé. This made people start to wonder if there was any truth to her allegations. Adding to the drama, 50 Cent suggested that Beyoncé might not be silently enduring Jay Z's alleged infidelity. He hinted that she had been making moves behind the scenes in response to Jay Z's reported cheating over the years. This revelation adds another layer to the complexities of their relationship and raises questions about what might be happening behind closed doors in the world of the music industry's power couple. You're familiar with Jay Z talking about how he and Beyoncé worked on their marriage after his infidelity, aiming to break the cycle for Black men and women, fighting for their love and family. They emphasized that they were a couple first, not just celebrity figures. 50 Cent, however, suggests that family therapy wasn't the only solution. He claims Beyoncé allegedly goes after Jay Z's side pieces and ruins their lives. This claim gained traction with recent reports suggesting Beyoncé may have been involved in Tiara Marie's career decline due to her alleged involvement with Jay Z. While it was known Jay Z admired Tiara, it was initially attributed to her talent. This new angle adds intrigue to their relationship dynamics. It suggests a deeper layer to their efforts to reconcile, potentially revealing a more complex and intense approach to addressing their issues. It also highlights the impact their personal lives have on those around them, particularly on individuals linked to Jay Z, shedding light on the less glamorous aspects of their lives as public figures. Let's delve into the story surrounding Tiara Marie, known as the First Lady of the Rock, and the rumors linking her to Jay Z and other men. There are claims that she was involved with Jay Z, among others, while she was underage, which is troubling. This situation echoes the exploitation faced by Aaliyah, who, as a minor, was mistreated and seen as a commodity by producers. After Aaliyah's tragic passing, a record producer allegedly began promoting a young singer from his studio, rumored to be Tiara Marie, who was just 15 at the time. Label heads took notice, and Tiara's career seemed promising. However, when Beyoncé supposedly learned about the affair between Jay Z and Tiara, she demanded that Jay Z end it. But Beyoncé's influence didn't stop there. It's rumored she went further to ruin Tiara's career. Jay Z signed Tiara to a deal, and despite her being on the cusp of legality, rumors suggest he continued to be involved with her. However, he was also linked with a high-profile singer, possibly Beyoncé, who may have intervened to prevent further involvement between Jay Z and Tiara. The plot thickens with rumors that a conflict between a record executive and a music mogul led to Tiara being blacklisted by all labels. The control over Tiara Marie's career took a dark turn, with reports suggesting that anyone who defied the orders to sideline her faced consequences. This led to a virtual shutdown of her career for nearly a decade, showing the extent of the control exerted over her professional life. What adds intrigue to this story is Lil Reed's revelation about Beyoncé's influence. Reed, who was overseeing Tiara and Rihanna at the time, admitted that Beyoncé's subtle gestures made him pay more attention to Rihanna than Tiara. This incident occurred after a showcase where both artists performed. Reed described Tiara as a sweet girl, but acknowledged Beyoncé's influence in shifting his focus to Rihanna. Despite this, 50 Cent believes that Jay Z isn't entirely innocent in this matter. He suggests that Jay Z may have been involved in shady activities that are about to be exposed, potentially leading to Beyoncé's decision to divorce him. According to 50 Cent, Jay Z's public show of support for Beyoncé at the Grammys was an attempt to win her back and prevent the divorce. However, 50 Cent points out that even though Beyoncé has won more Grammys than anyone, she has never won Album of the Year. This fact, he argues, raises questions about the validity of Jay Z's efforts to reconcile with her, suggesting that there may be more to their relationship than meets the eye. 50 Cent believes that Beyoncé's decision to divorce Jay Z is driven by a desire to protect herself and avoid the fallout from Jay Z's alleged misdeeds. He suggests that Beyoncé is willing to sacrifice their long-standing relationship to avoid getting caught up in any potential scandals. According to 50 Cent, their marriage was more about convenience than love. And with things getting messy, Beyoncé is choosing to distance herself from Jay Z. There have been rumors circulating, with some suggesting that Beyoncé is leaving Jay Z because his closet is about to be cleaned out, implying that there are skeletons in his closet that she wants to avoid being associated with. 50 Cent hints that Beyoncé may be complicit in some of the messiness, indicating that she knows more than she's letting on. Despite the risks involved in exposing such information about such a high-profile couple, 50 Cent is known for his boldness and honesty, as he's never been sued for his outspokenness. This situation is indeed a complex and messy one, and 50 Cent's willingness to speak out about it is sure to stir up even more controversy. Guys, what do you think would be the end of Jay Z? Let me know what your thoughts are about this situation in the comments below. And don't forget to check out this next video if you don't know that Godfrey reacts on Shannon Sharpe being called gay. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.